Good morning, everybody. A quick update. I'm about one video away of being all caught up. Well, look out, birdies. Oh, they're smart. Those guys are smart. Anyway, I just saw two crows land in the middle of the street, and they put a nut or like an acorn or something in the middle of the street, and I was like, oh, look out, look out. I didn't know what they were doing, and then I ran it over, and I realized that they were trying to open the nut. And what better way to open a nut than having a car run it over? Crows are smart, man. Anyway, second, I originally started this video because I wanted to make my point across out to you guys about learning. I'm trying to come up with different ways of achieving these little trick attempt series aside from my vlogging and just getting better as a skateboarder and as a person in general. There have been times where I was invited to go skating and I just was not feeling it, and you know, nothing bad happened. I was just skating and it just felt kind of dead. And I noticed that I've done many of those to the point where it clicked in my mind that I wasn't getting better at all. I was just, even when there's a lot of good people around me and I was super stoked and trying to... Yeah, boat. I just wasn't getting better. As many days as I skated, granted, there are some people out there, but when they skate, they have that itch, you know? And I get those itches too, like, oh, I want to skate, and they get it every day. I don't have that every day. I used to when I was younger because all of my time and energy went into skateboarding, and I was throwing myself off of gaps and onto rails. It was great, and I had people pushing me while I was having that itch to skate. Now when you're older, it's like you have to, if you're not surrounded by that world originally, you have to really surround yourself with skateboarding consciously, aside from everything else that's going around in your life. And it goes hand in hand with taking a break. You know, if you have to take a break for a week, you'll develop that itch, and when you get that itch, that's when you get better, man. For example, for me, it's been raining a couple days and I haven't been skating. Now I'm just like, it's like breath, it's like air to me. I have to breathe it or else I'll die. So this weekend it's gonna be nice and sunny. Regardless if it's nice and sunny, I'm gonna head over to Windows. I always forget them. Windows, and try to skate. Anyway, as of this moment, I'm headed to work. It looks nice and sunny now, but we'll see what happens later on this evening. Alright, good afternoon, guys. I would like to talk a little about this new diet that I'm in. I'm just experimenting. I've been experimenting with it for 3 or 4 months now. With 3.5 to 4 months of time that I've accumulated, I've come to a really bizarre conclusion. Now this is just within 3.5 months of trying to accumulate data, trying to understand how my body functions. My body does not need as much fuel, that my body does not require as much food as I am told by doctors, by the scientific community. You're told that you need, what, several glasses of water a day or a gallon of water a day to be able to stay hydrated. 3 small portion meals throughout the day so your body can function, and your mind, your brain can function, and everything else can work optimally. And that's not the case, man. I don't think it's the case, really. I consume about 10 bananas a day, 1,100 calories, and I consume, just for pleasure's sake, this broccoli tea that tastes really good, because as broccoli, as you may notice, broccoli is a little bit more saltier than other vegetables. So I make it into a tea, and that is in conjunction with the bananas, about 10 bananas that I eat. And I consume this in the evening hours just before I go to bed. During my sessions at Windows or at D Block or at Junction City, where I really skate hard, before that session and after the session, I consumed no food and no water. And I was fine. Yes, I felt sore because of, the overexertion of muscles. I felt a little sore, but I wasn't tired. I wasn't groggy-headed. I wasn't lightheaded. I didn't feel any lethargy, any exhausted feeling. And I only consumed food and drink during my dinner time, which is around 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. And about an hour after, I would go to bed. And so I tested my conclusion out. I went back to eating 2 meals a day. I noticed a subtle difference that, okay, after my workout or after my skating, I felt a lot more sore. I felt like I was cramping. Gosh, this is going to be a confusing edit. I tested that for a couple days, and then I shifted back my eating habits from just 1 meal a day, and then I started consuming more water. Now you would think that with more water, your body would be more, say, lubricated for the job or for the task at hand. So I consumed water before skateboarding. And I noticed at the end of my session, I began to cramp. I began to cramp severely, meaning that as soon as I took a shower and I laid down and tried to relax, my body started to cramp really bad. And so it got me thinking, okay, well, I won't drink water, and I will just shift back from drinking water or drinking lemon juice, whatever, during my eating session. And so I pushed myself really hard the following day without any water. The only time I consumed water was the night prior, and there was no cramps. And my muscles weren't as fatigued. It was just like coming out of a good workout. It wasn't sore. It wasn't even sore. It was like if you ran really fast for 5 seconds and then you feel your muscles kind of like, it feels good, but it doesn't hurt. But it's weird, because why is it that your body acts like it's being sustained perfectly when I haven't given it any substantial fuel? And it made me realize that my body was doing something that it has never done before. This is really cool because I like to experiment with my body and my mind. I like to push my body out of its comfort zone. That's, regardless of, say, skateboarding or eating, or I'm not a masochist. I like to see how far I can go. When you don't eat, your body goes into, for a certain amount of time, your body goes into a state where it consumes itself. And a lot of people think that it's a bad thing. It can be a bad thing when it's pushed over the edge, but it's, in some cases, okay, think of it like this. So you get hurt. Say you cut yourself on the elbow because you fell on it really hard, and your elbow starts swelling up. What your body is doing is it's replacing damaged cells with new ones, and it's got to throw the old cells away. And there's multiple ways that the body can do that. It excretes it out through the through your butt. I mean, it excretes it out through sweat, through urinating, through defecating, all the normal things. The body also consumes the old cells that are no longer functioning. Your cell only lives at an approximate amount of time, and once that cell has reached its limit, enzymes or chemicals in the body starts manufacturing and attaches to these cells and says, okay, now white blood cells attack these red blood cells because they are no longer functioning right. Man, this is gonna oh man, science lesson coming to you guys from Julius. The body can also use those old cells, those damaged cells, as energy. it's almost summer. More rainy days coming our way. So the best thing to do to combat skating blues is heading over to Wendell Skate Park. Gonna be picking up Beans, and I don't know who else is coming. All right, it's decided. We got Beans over here, and we're gonna be throwing down tranny sesh over at Wendell's. As many of you have known, I started off skating transition, but I've never put in any effort into achieving my maximum potential. So today's gonna be the day. I'm gonna be having my pads. Let's do it, man. We're trying to figure out, this takes 2 people to remove the kingpin nut off of Beans' skateboard. He's been riding this thing since
8 months now.
So you're gonna be seeing that right now. Check it out.
This is no joke, guys.
No joke. Oh!
You ready?
Go! He's gotta buy new trucks.
Damn it, man.
Right now I consider this to be the first perfect day for skating. There's still a little bit of clouds. It's actually really warm. Let's try to get a sesh down. Apparently, what is it? Does Oregon have a jet stream that is above, that can move so fast? Well, it was really sunny, and now it's really and it started to sprinkle. But still, I was really looking forward to the warm weather. Kickflip first try. That was a good try. Alright, now it just started to rain, so I'm probably going to end this video right now because good things like the sun don't last as long as I'd like. So, in conclusion, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please let me know by clicking that like button. If you guys have any video ideas for me to do, please leave it down in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Julius, and remember to slap that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell for my future videos. I'll see you guys on the next one. Laters!